Smiling Meghan enjoys brunch with friends in LA as Buckingham Palace confirms her children have become a prince and princess as line of succession is updated in the wake of Lilibet's christening. Cheery Meghan Markle was out for brunch at a chic West Hollywood hotspot with friends on International Women's Day yesterday, just hours after she and Prince Harry revealed that they want Archie and Lilibet to be a prince and princess. The Duchess of Sussex was all smiles as she left Gracias Madre in Melrose Avenue, a vegan Mexican restaurant that claims to be born out of love for Mother Earth, and relevance for all mothers. Meghan, who was wearing a black sweater, black trousers, cardigan and sunglasses, left with two female friends before waving to waiting photographers and saying, "Have a good day guys, thank you so much." She then jumped into a waiting 4x4 with tinted windows and swept away by its driver. Hours earlier the Sussexes revealed that their 21-month-old daughter, who they named as Princess Lilibet Diana, had been christened at their £11 million mansion in California. The children of Prince Harry and Meghan have had their titles updated on the line of succession on the royal family's website, where they remain in 6th and 7th position. Until 9:30 am this morning, the children had been referred to as plain Master and Miss Mountbatten Windsor on the Buckingham Palace website. Now they are Prince Archie of Sussex and Princess Lilibet of Sussex. It came shortly after their California-based parents declared that it is Archie and Lilibet's birthright to be called Prince and Princess in a statement defending their decision to use the titles. The Duke and Duchess also insisted that the matter had been settled for some time with King Charles, despite only being revealed by the couple yesterday. His Majesty is said to have told Prince Harry that his children would be allowed to be called Prince and Princess in a private conversation after the Queen's funeral last year. A spokesman for Harry and Meghan said, "The children's titles have been a birthright since their grandfather became monarch. This matter has been settled for some time in alignment with Buckingham Palace." But their 21-month-old daughter Lilibet saw her royal title of princess used formally for the first time yesterday when the couple told the world she had been christened in California without Charles, Camilla, William and Kate present. Sources close to the Sussexes had suggested they were frustrated that Buckingham Palace failed to immediately recognize Archie and Lilibet's titles after the Queen's death 6 months ago. The Prince and Princess of Wales, and their 3 children, had their titles swiftly changed when Charles acceded to the throne in September. But Archie and Lily's were not changed until around 24 hours after the baptism announcement yesterday. Buckingham Palace sources claimed that they were waiting for Harry and Meghan to make a final decision. Charles not blocking it, despite the turmoil Harry and Meghan have caused, is seen as an olive branch after reports the couple has been obsessed with the idea that the king might bar the children from being prince or princess. Royal sources said Charles would never have punished his grandchildren like that. It is understood that despite the Sussexes' repeated attacks on the institution of the monarchy and members of the royal family, there has been correspondence on the issue between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and royal aides. A source told the Daily Mirror, the appropriate conversations took place ahead of Lilibet's christening. While it is understood the title will be used in formal settings, it will not be an everyday conversational use by the couple. So she will likely still be known as Lilibet in most scenarios. Harry and Meghan are understood to be keen to not deny their children their birthright but will allow them the chance to decide for themselves when they are older whether they want to drop or keep using the titles. It will be up to Lilibet whether she wants to describe herself as a princess. Rules set out by King George V in 1917 mean Archie and Lily, as the children of a son of a sovereign, are automatically a prince and a princess, but there were doubts until yesterday whether the Sussexes would use it, and even whether Charles would block it after Megxit. The palace yesterday said its website would be updated in due course to reflect the titles after the couple's statement. Previously, at the time of the late Queen's death and the King's accession last year, a spokesman for the King pledged to update Archie and Lilibet's names on the site as and when we get information. Meghan said in the couple's bombshell interview with U.S. talk show host Oprah Winfrey in 2021 that Archie was not given the title of prince because of his race. The real reason was that although he was a great-grandchild of the monarch, He was not a firstborn son of a future king and so was not automatically a prince. Lilibet also now has an HRH, Her Royal Highness, style title if she wishes to use it. However, it also understood that HRH will be held in abeyance, which describes a state of temporary disuse. Although Harry and Meghan retained their HRH styles, they no longer use them after quitting the working monarchy. It was previously reported in 2021 that Charles, in a bid to limit the number of key royals, intended, when he became monarch, to prevent Archie becoming a prince. To do so, he would have to issue a letters patent amending Archie's right to be a prince and Lily's right to be a princess. The couple's statement yesterday said Lilibet was christened on March 3, by the Archbishop of Los Angeles, the Reverend John Taylor. However, Reverend Taylor is actually the Bishop of Los Angeles in the Episcopal Church in the U.S., which is part of the Global Anglican Communion. Conducting the ceremony in the U.S. means that Lilibet will not be considered a member of the Church of England automatically. However, as the Episcopal Church is part of the worldwide Anglican Communion, the christening in the U.S. is valid in the U.K. A royal baby does also not need to be christened in a Church of England church to go into the royal line of succession, and she could later join a Church of England congregation if she came to Britain. It is not believed that any other current members of the royal family have been baptized by the Episcopal Church. Meghan was a Catholic growing up before being baptized and confirmed into the Church of England in 2018. The couple broke with a long-standing tradition by holding the baptism in the U.S., with royal babies normally christened in a Church of England church. People magazine reported that there were between 20 and 30 guests at the event, including Meghan's mother Doria Ragland and Lilibet's billionaire godfather Tyler Perry. The filmmaker had been spotted paying a visit to Harry and Meghan's Montecito home last Friday and at an airport in Los Angeles where he boarded his private jet. Afterwards, guests and family danced to a playlist thought to contain songs from Harry and Meghan's wedding reception at Windsor Castle. A gospel choir also reportedly performed "Oh Happy Day" and "This Little Light of Mine." Royal journalist Omid Scobie, who is close to the Sussexes, reported that King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Princess Kate were invited but didn't attend. It is not known whether any other royal family members were present.